Hello everyone, let's finalize this file. Today I'm going to work with the basement because if you add the topography, part of this basement is covered by the soil. So we need to create a void and then a floor and then to create the basement. Then we have some walls here and we want a staircase that goes from the basement to the first floor. If we want to create the basement here, and if we have the topography, first we have to create a void here where the basement is. That level in this drawing is level -13. So we have to open level -13 and create a void there. I'm going to go to level -13. And I have the staircase here. I'm going to delete it. So first, I need to create a component model in place. It's a topo solid. It has to be a void form by extrusion, and I need to open this void there. If I go to the 3D, it's here, and I have to drag this arrow up. And now finish the model. Doesn't work because you have to cut topography, the void, and finish the model. So I have opened here the basement, but it's not enough because now I have to create the floor on that level -13. So that's the basement that I have opened. And now I'm going to go to architecture floor. It's on level -13. And that's the floor. So you see that the floor is from the level and it goes down. It has to be the other way around. It has to be from the level up. So we have to offset the floor by 1 foot. And now the floor slab is resting on the footing. So that's the right way to do it. Okay, so that's fine. We have the basement. If you have the topography, that's fine because the topography is here. Those are the retaining walls or the foundation level walls. But if we have a basement, we have to create this void and then to create that void and then the floor. Now, if we look at the section, we see that there is a basement level here. We're going to create just the basement level, not all these steps. And I'm going to do this. This is the first floor. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walls. And we have this mechanical room. And so I'm going to create this floor here and then this floor there. So we have to look at the levels that we have. So we need this level. In this case, it's level 22. It's here. So that would be level 22. Then this is an intermediate level, like level 11 and 6 inches. Okay. And now we have to build the walls there. So if we look at this again, you see that on the ridge, we have this wall. that goes from the basement up to level 22. Then we have another wall and another wall and another wall there. So let's do that. Let's go to level -13. The reach is grid H, I think. Yeah, it's grid H. So on grid H, I have the first wall, and it's gonna be a concrete wall that goes from this point to this point. It starts on level 13, and I want to go to level 22. Okay, and then there is another wall here that goes from level -13 up to the first floor. So let's do it. Another wall that goes from level -13 to level 1. Like that. And then on the 3D view, we see this wall. We can attach it to that floor. Then we have this wall there. And then we have 1, 2, and 3 more at least. 1, 2, and 3. And that one goes up to the roof. Okay. So let's do it. We're going to need the same wall. I'm going to copy this one because it goes up to level 22, and this goes up to the roof. So if I go to the 3D view, I want to move this wall there. And now I need a floor here. I need a floor on this level 22. So if I open level 22, where is the wall? I think it will be yeah. So I want this floor there. I'm going to work from the 3D. This will be clear. So from the CD view, the way those walls stop here. And now I need a floor here. So I go to architecture, floor. Okay, I have to put it on level 22. So the floor is here. So I'm going to go to roof, no, floor. I'm going to set this on level 22. And then the outline of this floor is here. Touch. Let's go to the 3D view. Let's go to this. This is the right way. And okay, we have this wall here. And this wall has to be attached to the roof. Attached to the roof. So now we have something that is similar to this. Okay, so we don't have this wall in the middle, but we have this wall from the basement to the first floor, the second, the third, and the fourth up to the roof. So at the first, second, third, and well, the fourth. To attach this to the roof. Doesn't work. Why not? Okay, I did this wall again, and now I can drag it up to that beam, and that's it. Okay, what's next? Now we have to do the staircase. So we need a staircase that goes from the basement up to the first floor. On level 13, I have to, okay, because we have a staircase here. So I'm going to create the walls that limit the staircase, and I'm going to use these grid lines. So since I have to go from the basement to the first floor, I'm going to create this one that goes from level negative 13 up to level 1, this one, and that one. So now I want the staircase like that. On the floor, you see that here we have those walls. We have the walls here. And now on this floor, I have to edit boundary, and I have to open these on the floor, because I have to go from the basement to here, and I need this opening on the floor. So let's go to level 13. And now we're going to use this architecture stair tool. Be careful with that. Don't use any of these options. Those are terrible options. So use the monolithic stairs. That's the safest thing we can use. So if we want to go from level 13 to level 1, the desired number of steps or risers is 23. But remember that if we are on the 3D view, the level negative 13 is this, and we have moved the floor 1 foot up. Okay, so when we are creating the stairs, the base offset, it has a 1 foot up. So keeping that in mind, now I can okay, I'm going to start again. Stairs, I make 1 foot offset, and now I can go up. You see that we have 21 risers, and I have created 10 and 11 remaining. I'm going to rate 11, click here. Now I move to this direction. I click there, and I have the staircase here with the landing. Revit has the minimum dimensions, and the minimum dimension is 3 feet width. That's the minimum. Okay, so it can be good. We can, oh, I told you that we have to use the monolithic I select the staircase. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. And I'm going to select the monolithic staircase from the beginning. So now let's go up 11 steps. And then let's go. And we have 10 steps. We can line up things. If we line this and this, and we line up this one and that one. Okay, so we have a gap. And finally, we have to line up this and that. So that's the right way to do it. And then on the 3D view, other than the railing that we have to delete, that's fine. And well, as you can see, we have the steps. So we go up, and here we need a landing. So I have to edit the boundary of this floor, make the boundary there. Yeah, and now it works well. On level -13, that goes well. And if we want to see the 3D view, there you go. That's it. Okay, it goes from the basement up to this level. If we were able to drag the section box through the staircase, we could see what we have here. There you go. And that wall keeps disappearing. I don't know why. Okay, anyway. That's it. We go from this level to that level. Now, once we have this, we can copy the staircase. You can copy this one from this point, remove the constraint to that point, and we have exactly the same staircase here. And now we need to create a floor at this level. And this is level 11. Okay. So if we open that level 11, we have the staircase here. And we need a floor. I'm going to hide in view this category of structural framing because it's confusing. And now I need a floor here. So let's create a floor. And now I need the opening. So the opening is like this. I can split this one. And now on the 3D view, we have the same thing here. We can even do this boundary. That's better. If we want to differentiate the cut things and the projected things, I think we should go to the visibility graphics, and for the walls, the cut pattern, I'm going to use solid fill, and I'm going to make it black just to understand what I'm doing. So if I do the same with the walls, roofs, and floors, so I'm going to do this with the roof, press Control, and then with floors, solid and black pattern. Okay, we start having this feeling that the section, it has a hatch, the sectioned elements, they have a hatch. I need to do the same thing with stairs. So if I go to stairs, I can do the same. Okay, so that makes sense because I section this part, but this part is projected. So I only cut through this part. And what else? I would do the same with the structural framing. Structural framing, where is it? Structural framing here. Okay, so now everything that it's got is like this. We only need to do the same with the structural foundations. So I'm going to go to visibility graphics, do the same thing with the structural foundations. It works with this, but it doesn't work with those. By the way, I would need structural foundations there, so you can select structure, and then you can use this wall foundation. The same thing for this wall, and for that wall. And what about this? Okay, we have this, and they should be black too, but anyway, it's good enough. And we might need another wall here, this wall that keeps disappearing. So I'm going to go to level 1. So from level 1, I'm going to need a wall here. Yep. This one up to the beam. There you go. So I think we have this section perspective. Well, this section, and if we want to create a perspective, you can you can click on this icon, you can select this option, perspective, and you see that we not only we have the section, but we have a perspective view. So that's a good way to show this building.